What is black carbon?
Black carbon is a climate-altering agent that is formed when combustion of fossil fuels or biomass is not completed. It is one of the many particles found in soot, which is released during combustion.
Where does it come from?
Major contributors of soot to the atmosphere are forest fires, wood burning, inefficient stove cookers, and diesel engines. Some of it comes from nature, but most of it comes from industrialization. Therefore, it is man's impact on the environment.
What are its effects on humans?
The melting of ice caps, speeded up by black carbon contamination, affects the drinking water of millions of people in Asia. Death has also occurred in hundreds of thousands of cases in which people have inhaled the smoke from indoor cooking with inefficient stoves.
What about on the environment?
Black carbon and soot have been found to contribute heftily to global warming. The carbon's dark color turns soot black, which in turn makes it attract heat and warm the air, creating an imbalance in the atmosphere and altering weather patterns. Soot released from sources such as forest fires lands on polar ice caps, and the black color causes the ice to attract heat instead of reflect it like its natural white color does. This accelerates the speed at which they melt. The loss of ice increases the temperature in the Arctic region, a phenomenon also known as global warming. Between the years of 1976 and 2007, the temperature in the Arctic increased by around 1.5 degrees Celsius, and black carbon soot is said to be responsible for about 0.5 degrees of this change, according to a 2009 Natural Geoscience article.
To what extent does soot contamination cause global warming?
According to a 2008 study by researchers Ramanathan and Carmichael, black carbon is second in causes of global warming, only to carbon dioxide. The majority of this contamination comes from Asia, particularly China and India, where developing regions do not have the resources to replace inefficient technology with cleaner alternatives. So if black carbon is so damaging to humans and to the environment, what can we do to control it?
Controlling soot contamination would be a major factor in halting the increases in atmospheric temperature. On placing inefficient stoves in developing countries with more eco-friendly alternatives such as solar-powered ones or ones that completely combust fuels and remove diesel buses and trucks and replacing them with newer models that use natural gas can help improve air quality in houses and cities.
Is controlling soot contamination more important than trying to control carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere?
Black carbon is roughly 25% responsible for global climate change, second only to carbon dioxide. Black carbon, however, only remains in the atmosphere for a few weeks, so curbing the amount of soot released into the air could help cool the climate and potentially prevent further temperature increases. Improving the air quality would also limit some of the health problems caused by the smog and smoke containing black carbon. Carbon dioxide can live in the atmosphere for hundreds of years, so even if we managed to curb the amount released, the change would be far from immediate. Because of black carbon's short life in the atmosphere, planning to reduce emissions of it would provide an easier goal than trying to regulate carbon dioxide levels.